there guys, Ben here from Corner Flag Games and welcome back to episode number 11 to the Western United Mini Road to Glory career mode. So as you can see, we do have a game coming up on December the 6th against Perth Glory away from home. But before we do get into that, we're just going to jump straight into the calendar, see what games we've got to play in this episode. So as we said, we've got the first one here against Perth Glory away, which is probably a game I'm going to play. Then we've got a game later on in the week on the Wednesday against the Jets at home, which will be simulated. The third game comes on December the 13th, and it is at home to the Wellington Phoenix. And to cap out the episode, we do have a game on Saturday, the 19th of December, away to the Central Coast Mariners. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to go in and pick the teams and get started. Okay guys, so we're now going to move into this game on the Sunday, December the 6th. Against the Perth Glory away. So guys, without further ado, let's get in to this game. Okay guys, so here it is. We're away at HBF Park over on the western side of Australia, where Perth play host to us, Western United. Here is the Perth Glory lineup. It will be Lewis Ureta in goal. The back five of Franjic, Marcelo, Worthright, Malik and Kim So Byom. Three in the midfield in Wilson, Tratton, Agostino, Fornaroli and Kianazi will be up front. Here is the Western United lineup. It will be Kurto in goal. A back four of Gabar, Deng, Martins, and Aziz Bayic. Ashima and Chapman will hold up the defensive midfield with Xavier on the right, De Silva on the left, and Junior and Lopez up front as our strike partnership. It will be the Perth Glory to kick things off in this fixture. So we're looking for another 3 points in this fixture to put the game beyond doubt and hopefully get some crucial points for the season. Silva looks to hold up play, tries to work in a ball forward, but Marcelo will clear that away. Chima looks to go wide. We flick that one straight on to Xavier. He's going to fake shot and completely destroy his defender. It's an unmarked man in the box. Ureta comes to claim it. We hit it on the strike, and it hits the crossbar on the way through. Jesus Christ. Panic stations for Perth 10 minutes in. Chima inside to Gabar. Looks to go forward into Anderson, who tries a quick turn. It's not coming to him, though. Chapman. Outside the box, can he do his defender? He looks to wriggle free. Gets the strike away. Hits the crossbar again. What is happening? Ashima takes a strike. It comes off Worthright and goes over the bar for a corner for us. And maybe even get a shot off Ashima on the inside. It's Marcos Jr. Does his man. Takes the strike. Ureta is there to push it around the post. We'll get ourselves another corner. We'll go inside now to Marcos Jr. Looks to spring the ball forward for Anderson. Can we lay that one back? Can we get it through to Marcos Jr.? We do! He gets a strike on it. But Ureta comes out and saves it. This goalkeeper is on fire. Corner now for us. 44 minutes played. Junior to take this one. It comes into the near stick. Deng is there. Gabar takes the strike. He hits the upright. And Perth will get it clear in injury time of this first half. It's all the way in down the line for Aziz Bayic. We look to get a cross in. It's unmarked at the sticks. Oh my God, Lewis Ureta, you absolute freak. But we will not get another chance in this first 45 minutes. Perth, a defensive powerhouse, just keeping everything out. We had our chances and we should have absolutely buried them. We could be 3-0 up in this game already, but it's the post and the crossbar that's keeping us out of this game. As we roll into the sheds for our Gatorade at the halftime break, it's Perth Glory 0, Western United 0. So ladies and gents, it's a story of two sides, and here are the match facts at the 45-minute halftime break. So for Perth, it's 0 goals, 0 shots, none on target with a shooting accuracy of a big factor. For Western United, 0 goals, 10 shots, 5 on target with a shooting accuracy of 50%. We do hold out the possession stake with 63% to us and 37% to Perth, and we do eat up the passing accuracy with 88% to Perth's 76%. So guys, without further ado, we'll smash straight on with this second half. It will be the lads from Western United, the Melbourne boys, to get things kicked off for this second half. Gabar is just going to happily sit there and not bomb on forward. Could have gotten well ahead of that one. We're going to lock in a cross anyway. Marcos Jr. goes for the strike. It's sort of come off him sideways and he will knock it out with his own head as he elects to go back to Ashima, who loves a long bomb himself. And he gets it. And he hits the inside of the post again. Ashima now inside. It's Marcos Jr. Can we find Anderson? No, we're going to find an on-running Aziz Bayic instead. He's going to look for the space for the cross. He puts it on De Silva's head, who loops it over Lewis Ureta. That's probably the hardest goal we could have scored in today's game, and he's managed to put it away. It just seems that we can't score the easy ones. It's got to be the hard ones. And as you can see by here on the replay, the flick Through ball comes through. He just a cheeky chip all the way into Danny De Silva, who lays it up on his chest. And first time with the outside of his boot. The goal does come to Danny De Silva in the 72nd minute. 2 for him now in the A-League this season. It's taken us 72 minutes to get a goal in this game. We've hit the post and the crossbar collectively 4 times already in this fixture. What else do we have to do? Worthright puts in a ball. It's a header for Fornaroli. It's over the bar though. Defensive midfield stalwart now. They've got plenty of numbers out on this side. De Silva locks in a ball for Ashima, who manages to dive around a few players. Can we spring on a ball now for Chapman? We do! Chapman slots it into the bottom corner. Is it offside? Is there a fear of it? No, there isn't. So Ashima comes and dances around a few players. A cheeky backheel into Chapman, who makes an on-running busting run. And he manages to just get there before Ureta comes out. Tries to make himself big, the keeper. But to no avail, he slots it home. And that goal does come to the captain. It is Connor Chapman. And that's 3 goals in the A-League for him this season. 82 minutes in. Will be Perth to get things underway once more. They're looking the sorrier of the sides. We look a bit more defensively solid now that we've changed our formation as well. Line now for Aziz Bayic. Can we come all the way on the inside? We do. Kone is there. He's just checked in. Xavier takes the strike. Ureta puts it out over the bar. We're going to bring Philip Courteau up for it. We've got nothing else to lose. He's just going to smash it in. He goes to the near post. Deng is there. They look to get clear through Timmins, but it's not going to be enough in the end. We walk away from this fixture with all 3 points. To be fair, the scoreline does not reflect the game overall. Should have been at least 5 in that game. Absolutely deplorable work. We just couldn't find the back of the net. But it's full time here at HBF Park, and it finishes up Perth Glory 0, Western United 2. So, ladies and gents, after 90 minutes, here are the match backs. So, for Perth, it is 0 goals, 1 shot, none on target with a shooting accuracy of a big fat duck. To Western United's 2 goals, 20 shots, 12 on target with a shooting accuracy of 60%. Our passing accuracy did finish up with 92% to Perth's 73%. And we did score more possession with 69% to Perth's 31%. Moving now into today's second game, and we will jump in with this one. It is a simulated game against the Jets at home on December the 9th, and we will be running the backup brigade out in this fixture. As you can see on the left-hand side, we'll sim straight through this one, and it is a convincing 4-0 win in the end, with 4 goals coming to our striker, Zua, an injury to Wes Houlihan for the Jets, and a goal for Arroyo. Alrighty guys, so moving into our next game, this one comes on Sunday, December the 13th. It's a home game against the Wellington Phoenix. So guys, without further ado, let's get into this fixture. Alrighty guys, so here we are back at our new Wyndham Stadium. It's a home game this time, with the boys of Western United playing host to the Wellington Phoenix from across the ditch. Here is the Western United lineup. It's the first team with Philip Courteau in goal, a back four of Gamar, Deng, Martins and Aziz Bayic. Ashima and Chapman will be our defensive midfielders, with Xavier and De Silva as attacking midfielders, and Junior and Lopez will be the strikers. Here is how the Phoenix will line up. So it will be Stefan Marinovic in goal, a back four of Fenton, Taylor, Hudson Wahongi, and Walter Scott. Simon and Rufa will be the defensive midfielders, with Davila and Ball as attacking midfielders, Van Houten and McCowett the strikers. It will be the boys from Western Melbourne to kick things off in this fixture. We're looking to put the game beyond doubt as well this time. Wellington Phoenix, we did pump them last time. It was a 5-0 win for us. Looking to maybe stretch our legs of some of those players who aren't normally on the score sheet, maybe looking to involve them a little bit more into play if we can win anything on the header, and we do. Marcos Jr. trying to lock one in over the top for Anderson Lopez, and he does. He brings it down, but he sprays it wide. What are you doing, son? That was deplorable. As you can see on the replay, he couldn't be under any less pressure to put the ball in the back of the net. He breaks in past Stephen Taylor, who's got the pace to burn. The Wellington Phoenix. They've got a ball out wide into Ball. We've got a man chasing back, but it's not going to be enough. McCowett does get a header, but he is fouled. Our keeper, Philip Courteau, to push the ball over the line. We'll get the free kick instead by Gabriel Xavier. Can we get a ball out wide here for Aziz Bayic? Going to look to dance around his man. It's not going to happen though. He's going to go for a cross at the back stick. Omar Gabar is there, but it looks to come off Walter Scott. Oh, Gabar is absolutely done by Ulysses Davila. Ashima does come back to win it though, but that will do us, ladies and gents, for the first 45 minutes in this game. It's been a relatively difficult one. Wellington, surprisingly, doing really, really well on their attacking. We are just keeping them out. We're just struggling to find a goal. And at the halftime break, as we roll into the sheds, it's Western United 0, Wellington Phoenix 0. So here we go with the match facts, and it does look to be that Wellington Phoenix seem to be the better team here. So for us, it is 0 goals, 3 shots, 1 on target with a shooting accuracy of 33%. To Wellington Phoenix's 0 goals, 3 shots, 2 on target with a shooting accuracy of 66%. The only battle that we are winning is the possession one. 60% to us and 40% to the Wellington Phoenix. And the passing accuracy is a dead heat between both sides, scoring 85%. So guys, without further ado, let's kick straight on with the second half. So we'll be the next to kick things off here at Wyndham Stadium. We have made one change at the halftime break, and we are going to another formation. It will be our tried and trusted 4-1-4-1. It just seems that the Knicks seem to be getting more chances than us, and we need those extra couple of men in the midfield. Shima looking to go straight through. It's on to Danny De Silva. He's broken free. He takes the strike. Marinovic gets down to his right and puts it around. That one was hit short. He hit the back of the net. As Marcos Jr. throws in a ball straight forward for Chapman. Chapman does manage to win the ball back. He gives it in now to Anderson, waiting for a ball to come through for De Silva. Can he do it again? This time he does not miss, ladies and gentlemen. The Australian attacking midfielder will finally bury it this time. A little bit more of an angle though, but it's a carbon copy of his last shot. This time he does not miss. And here we go on the replay. Just a little bit of hold-up play there by Anderson to let De Silva take in his run. And like I said the first time, it's a clinical strike by the Australian attacking midfielder with a bit of curve. I think Marinovic sees it a bit late there. That goal, it does come too. Danny De Silva in the 64th minute. That's 3 now in the A-League this season. And Wellington will kick us off once more. They've played absolutely amazing for a side that generally doesn't do too well in the A-League in real life. They're out and about and they look like a very threatening side. They just need to string a few things together. Trying to set things up and get players forward. They've got McCowart. He's unmarked at the edge of the area. Oh, Thiago Muttons. Oh, puts it back to Philip Curto. And all Curto can do in the end is chest that ball out. But we're on a counter of attack of our own. As Marcos Jr. looks to play a ball through now. It's through to De Silva. What has he got in his locker? He's going to have to elect to come back. Sprays it all the way through. Gabby Xavier nearly manages to bring it down on his foot and get a strike away. And as we take this throw in the 76th minute, we do make our first change. So it will be Anderson who comes off from that striker role. We'll push Marcos Jr. up there now and bring on young Australian man. And it is... Oh, but before we do that... Oh, Chapman! What are you doing, lad? You should have buried it. Here it is on the replay. He manages to get in a ball across. It's a bit bobbly in the end, but he just squares it straight back in at Marinovic. And we will bring Philip Curto to the forefront in injury time to take the corner. It comes all the way in. Kone with a rocket of a header off the crossbar. Ladies and gentlemen, how many times are we going to hit the crossbar in these couple of games? Ball looks to clear it out, but it won't be enough in the end. We do take down the Knicks here at Wyndham Stadium. It's a very narrow margin in the end, but we pushed to get it in the end. And at the end of 90 minutes, it will be Western United 1, Wellington Phoenix 0. Okay, ladies and gents, here are the match facts after our 90 minutes against the Knicks. So for us, it is 1 goal, 10 shots, 6 on target with a shooting accuracy of 60%. To the Knicks is 0 goals, 4 shots, 3 on target with a shooting accuracy of 75%. Possession sort of evened itself out a little bit more with 58% to us and 42% to the Knicks. And they do beat us with the passing accuracy, only very minor, with 87% to them and 86% to the boys of Western United. Alrighty guys, so moving into today's 4th and final game of the episode. This one comes against the Central Coast Mariners on Saturday, December the 19th. We will be running out the backup brigade, as you can see there on the right-hand side. We'll swim straight through this. And it is a narrow margin win, a 2-1 win for the boys of Western United. Okay guys, so that's going to round out today's episode. Our next game, as you can see on screen right now, will be a home game on Boxing Day against the Western Sydney Wanderers. So come back for the next episode there. So what I want you guys to get involved with now is down in the comment section below. I want to know some transfer suggestions. I want to know where you guys feel we're going to finish in the table. We're nearly halfway through the season now. So down in the comments below, I want you to answer that question. Where do you think we're going to come at the end of the season? Do you think we're going to qualify for the Asian Champions League? leave your comments down below and let me know, and I'll make sure to get to all of those. So I just want to finish off by saying thank you very much for watching, guys. Be sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave your comments and feedback down below. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tick a little notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. For all those that aren't aware, please jump on and join in all the fun and in all the banter on the official Quantified Games Discord channel. Links will be on screen and in the description below. And for all those that aren't aware, we are doing some live streams now, sometimes on Twitch, sometimes on YouTube. You'll always find the FIFA ones here on YouTube, so make sure you are following on my Twitch, and make sure that you have the subscribe bell ticked with the notifications turned on to get notified every time a video or a live stream happens on the Corner Flag Games channel. Links for my Twitch will be on screen and in the description below. And I'll be back with the next episode of the Western United Mini Road to Glory Career Mode very, very soon.